Okay, so let's continue our discussion for the worksheet preparation. Okay, so ang ginawa natin kanina is we transfer those adjusting entries under the adjustments columns. Okay, so the next thing you must do is, okay, continue doing the adjusted trial balance hanggang matapos natin up to the balance sheet. Okay, so adjusted trial balance, combination lang ito ng unadjusted trial balance plus the adjustments. Okay, doing that, we will just follow this rule. If that certain account, okay, has the same balance, which means nakadebit dito sa unadjusted trial balance, pagdating sa adjustments nakadebit, we will just add the two. Okay? Same thing, if pareho din silang naka-credit, we will add. Okay? Otherwise, gagawin natin is we will subtract the two. Okay? And the difference will be placed under the balance. It's either a debit or a credit, depende na kung saan yung biggest step. Okay? So, let's do it. Let's start with cash. Okay? Walang adjustment. And so, therefore, as is pagdating sa adjusted trial balance. So, equals 126,000. Same with the accounts receivable. Wala tayong adjustments. Okay? Next, prepaid rent. Okay? So, may adjustment, which is a credit. Since magkaiba yung balance nila, debit at saka credit, so we will subtract the two, okay, and place the answer at the biggest side. So, saan ba yung biggest side in this case? That is, 360 is bigger, under debit. Okay? So, equal sign. So, 360 minus 120,000, 240 na lang yung mapo-forward sa adjusted trial balance. Next is office supplies. So, same thing. Diba? Naka-debit sa unadjusted. Pagdating sa adjustments, naka-credit. So, we will subtract. Okay? So, 63 minus this one. Okay? Furniture, walang adjustment. So, copy lang din natin siya. Okay. Accumulated depreciation. Credit sa adjusted. Pagdating sa adjustments, another credit. So, we will, since pareho sila ng balance, which is both nagka-credit. Okay? Credit balance. And so, therefore, we'll just add the two. Okay? Shift plus, and then this one. So, 504,792 na ang updated na accumulated depreciation. Next is accounts payable. Walang adjustment. So, i-copy lang natin. Pero, dito siya sa credit. Okay. Same with the notes payable. Wala tayong adjustment. Okay. Salaries payable. Although wala siyang balance under unadjusted, pero may adjustments tayo. Diba? Na credit. Same kay interest payable. So, i-forward lang natin ito under. Since naka-credit, so pagdating sa adjusted trial balance, credit din siya. Silang dalawa ni interest payable. Okay. Okay, next. Nasaan na tayo? Reyes Capital. Okay, walang adjustments. So, as is, naka-credit. 1,580 pa rin. Si Reyes Drawing naman, wala ring adjustments. Okay. Next, travel revenues, wala ding adjustments. Okay, credit. Okay, salaries expense. We have an adjustments. So, since parehong naka-debit, okay, so we will add the two. Okay, laki naman ng salaries. Okay, so shift plus 105,000. Let me check muna sa original problem kung may salaries expense pa talaga. Initial. Meron nga. Okay. Next, rent expense. Wala tayong adjustments. Diba? So, kung ano lang yung, sorry, merong adjustments, walang initial na balance. So, yan lang din yung mapo-forward natin. So, 120,000. Next. Same thing with the office supplies expense. So, ida-drag na lang natin ito. Okay. Miscellaneous expense. Okay, so mapo-forward din ito sa adjusted trial balance. So, I think wala na. That's all. So let's get the sum of this total debits under the adjusted trial balance. Alt equals, okay, so let's just drag this upwards para makuha yung lahat ng amount. Okay, so yung total is 8,646,000. Okay. Okay, lahat ng naka-debits. So we will just drag this one. Okay. Okay, so may difference. In that case, that means may mali tayo sa amounts kasi supposed to be dapat equal sila. Okay, so may hindi pa pala tayo na transfer. See, may 500,000. Hindi natin na forward. Okay, let's check. 1,580. Kulang pa rin. Saan ba ako na mali dito? Okay, let's check muna ha. So, ganito siya sa paggawa ng worksheet. Minsan may nami-miss tayo na amounts. Kaya hindi nagbabalance yung both sides. Okay. Okay, so ito yung okay. This one pala yung mali. C, accumulated depreciation. Nailagay ko siya sa debit. Supposed to be dapat nasa credit side. Okay, so i-delete natin yan. So, equal 435 shift plus this one. Okay. So, hindi siya naka-debit. Supposed to be dapat naka-credit itong si accumulated. Okay, so sana tama na yung answer natin. Balance na ba? All right, so yun na. 8,137,792. Okay, so you have to be careful in transferring the amounts. Okay, gaya ng nangyari ngayon, may na-missed ako. Okay, na amounts, mali yung side na nalagyan. Instead na credit, nalagay ko sa debit. So, hindi balance eh. Okay, so yun lang yun. Sa paggawa ng adjusted trial balance, kino-combine lang natin si unadjusted trial balance at adjustments. Pag pareho sila ng balance, which means both naka-debit, both naka-credit, okay, we will just get the sum. Okay, we will just add. Pag magkaiba naman yung balance, may naka-debit, may naka-credit, okay, you just deduct the two. Okay, yan lang. For the adjusted. Okay, so we're done with the adjusted trial balance. Okay, next gagawin na natin ngayon si income statement. So actually madali na lang dito nga part. Kasi ang gagawin lang natin, bali hahatiin natin ngayon si adjusted trial balance. Portion of adjusted trial balance papupunta kay income statement. Ang iba naman kay balance sheet. Okay? So dito na natin ngayon marireview yung ano nga ba yung ang mga elements si balance sheet. Di ba yung papasok lang kay balance sheet is si assets, si liabilities, tsaka si equity. Sa income statement naman, yung revenues or yung mga income minus the expenses. Okay? Therefore, itong si cash, okay, hindi siya papasok under income statement. We will forward it sa balance sheet. Okay? So, pipili lang tayo ng items sa adjusted trial balance na income statement item. Okay? So that is just revenue. So ito siya, credit. Okay? 5,133,000. Ililipat na rin doon sa credit side income statement. Also the expense. Ito si salaries expense. Okay? Lahat ng expense. Okay? So, bali ang napunta lang kay income statement is the revenue and the expense. Okay, so let's just get the sum of this. Okay. Okay, equals. Okay. So, 5,133,000 minus the total ng expense na 4,224,792. Okay. Of course, hindi na ito magiging balance. Hindi na ito magiging equal, di ba? Unlike tong kanina, it's because may balancing figure tayo dito, di ba? If you can still remember revenue minus expense, the resulting figure could either be a profit or a loss. In this case, mas malaki or mas mataas ang value ni revenues against the expenses. Okay? Revenues exceeds, nalagpasan niya si expenses. In this case, this is a profit. Here, this is a profit. Okay? So, equal, so we'll just deduct 5 million na revenue minus 4 million na total OPEX. So, may profit tayo na 908,208. Okay? So, that is for the income statement. Okay? For the balance sheet, okay? So, ililipat natin dito yung mga natirang accounts, which are the assets, the liabilities hanggang kay equity. Okay? So, let's start with cash. So, we will just copy this one. Okay? Kasi ito na yung mga final amounts. Okay? Accumulated depreciation, dito rin yan siya sa balance sheet. Okay, hanggang capital. Okay, drawing, dito din yan siya sa balance sheet. Okay. Bakit nga ba napunta si drawing sa balance sheet? Because this is the component ng owner's equity. And owner's equity is part ng balance sheet. Right? Okay. So we have the capital, diba? Napunta siya sa balance sheet. We have the drawing. So ang kulang na lang dito is yung profit and loss, diba? So if you get the sum, kunin muna natin yung total. Out equals, okay, so hindi yan. Ito yung i-add natin. Okay. 3,913,000. We will just drag. Okay. By dragging this one, okay, nakakopy natin yung formula na din. So ang ginagawa, this one, okay, in-add din niya lahat ng nasa credit side. Okay. Okay. So yun na. So if you notice may difference, kasi nga, hindi pa natin natatransfer yung profit sa balance sheet, which is dapat nakatransfer siya. Kasi nga, si profit, okay, or loss, is a component ng equity. Okay? So pag nilagay natin ngayon, si 908,000 na profit sa balance sheet, okay, dapat equal na ito, both sides. Okay, so let's try. So you will just add 3,004,792, sorry, plus the profit. Okay, see? Nag-equal na yung credit at saka si debit. Okay, so both side naka 3,913,000. So same thing, i-add din natin dito. Okay, dito din, we'll just add. Okay, so ganyan lang. Okay, so this is now your worksheet. So we're done. Okay, we're done preparing the worksheet. Okay, so ito na yon. This is now the final worksheet. Okay? So, to sum it up, nag-start lang tayo sa unadjusted trial balance. Sa kinuha natin sa preliminary trial balance, nilipat natin dito. Tapos, we make the adjustments. And then, sa pag-fill in kay adjusted trial balance, we just combine the two. The unadjusted plus the adjustments. Okay, after that one, pag meron na tayong adjusted trial balance, hinati lang natin ito, portion of this one napunta ka income statement, and the remaining napunta kang balance sheet. Okay, and the total of them, okay, so dapat, okay, equal yan siya. Okay. Okay, so that's it. The ending balances should be both equal. Okay. So we have an income of 908,208. Okay. So 3,913,000 the debit for the balance sheet, and also the credit is 3,913,000. So from this pa lang, we can have a view na ng income statement. Paggawa ng balance sheet module provided. So ito na yon. This is the worksheet preparation. So I hope you've learned something from this discussion. Thank you so much for listening.